I'm so happy that I came across my friend's page and I reached out to her and asked her about it, because this has changed everything. Because if it wasn't for signing up, I would still be spinning my wheels. My name is Allison. I am 47 years old and live in Columbus, Ohio. I am a nurse, currently work for an insurance company from home, married, and have 2 cats. My friend had posted something online on Facebook and posted her progress pictures, and I was like, those are pretty impressive. I'm late 40s, and good old adult puberty had kicked in, and nothing I was doing was working. I was miserable, and I knew she was about my age and was also in about the same situation. So I was like, wonder what that's about. So I reached out to her, and she was like, I'm actually eating more. I'm doing 3 workout sessions of lifting a week and doing steps. And that was pretty much it. And I was like, that sounds way too good to be true. And I was kind of struggling along with my own thing. I had my calories, I think, down to 1,200. I had increased my protein a little bit. I was working out at Orange Theory twice a week. And so I was like, well, I'm just going to continue to try this on my own thing and see how that goes. And then if it doesn't really work out, then I'll reach out to Joey, because my friend was like, you just do it. You won't be regretful at all. So 3 months goes by, and obviously I've just spun my wheels the entire time, and I haven't made any progress. I've lost and gained that same pound back and forth. I'm frustrated. Again, I'm pretty sure at this point I just need hormones, but I'm going to give this a last ditch effort. What the heck? I got nothing to lose. I'll reach out to Joey, see what it's about. I reached out to him. Really enjoyed meeting him and felt like it was going to be a good match when I first met him. But so 10% of me was like, this isn't going to work, but 90% of me was hopeful that this was going to work. It didn't sound awful. I was able to eat what I wanted to eat. All right, let's give it a go. Skeptical, yes, extremely skeptical. Unless I'm killing myself, unless I feel like crap, unless everything is miserable, is never going to work, because for some reason that's just been beaten in my head. Also, older, I'm gonna need hormones at this point, so it's not gonna work. So initially, very skeptical. Not so much a scary commitment. Of course, you pay for something, I wanna get my money's worth and whatnot. So again, I've done other things, Weight Watchers and Optavia and other things, so it wasn't too scary, but it was just like, well, it's gonna take a little bit of time anyways. If it doesn't work after a few months, then it doesn't work, and I just move on to the next thing. The biggest thing that got me to get over the fear, to take the leap, is nothing was working. I had been trying for years, and slowly the scale was creeping up, and it's frustrating, and nothing's fitting, and I feel miserable. So it was just kind of like, well, my friend has success, and she looks amazing. Worst case, it's no different than where I've been before, but again, hopeful, because I've seen it work for someone else. So before I started the program, big thing I was struggling with was, again, my clothes are fitting. My underwear was tight, and I know that sounds ridiculous to say, but when your underwear starts getting tight and you jump that line of things are bad, I felt uncomfortable with everything, just day-to-day life, going up and down the stairs. I started just to feel old and lumpy and grumpy, pretty much. I was upset at myself. I was upset at everything. I just wanted to be in shape and feel strong and confident. I just wanted to feel good and be able to go out and wear what I wanted to wear, whatever was in my closet, and not have to be like, that I need something to hide this, or I need something to put here, or this is comfortable, or shifting my shirt the entire time. So those were the big things. I want to be youthful, and I want to be strong, and I want to be healthy. Now I'm back to that. I'm back to me. I feel like me. I'm obviously a little bit older now, but I'm back to where I feel comfortable when I was younger. My clothes fit. I'm not worried about that. It seems so silly, but I just wanted to be like that youthful, not worrying about one more thing. I just wanted to be comfortable in my skin, be able to go out, be able to go shopping and not be worried about stuff. Also wanted to be able to do the things I wanted to do. We just recently moved. I want to be able to move the boxes. I'm much stronger than I was when I started the program. So eating habits, fantastic now. And the idea that before I was just starving myself, now I can eat a much healthier diet, eat whatever I want, without being like, oh, I can't eat carbs, I can't eat sugar, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. So it's nice to be able to have that balance where it's like, I'm strong, I have a good workout now that's working, and I'm able to be comfortable in my skin and be me again. The thing that surprised me the most is I'm eating more, which was weird. Joey's completely laid back and cool and realizes that life happens. I never felt like he made me feel like a failure, that I've messed up, that I'm not good enough, that I need to try harder. Obviously, you're held accountable because that's the whole point of it, but by no means was it ever, you suck, and that's the end of it, which it seems like a lot of coaching programs. It was just more of a drill sergeant type thing. And with Joey, it's a very understanding that maybe what works for you doesn't work for someone else, and vice versa. So we're going to work and we're going to tweak this program to get where you need to be versus what just cookie cutter fits for everyone. And then also understanding that sometimes your week's not going to go the way your week's going to go, but as long as you're showing up most of the time, as long as you're doing your thing, again, you're being held accountable for where you're going. And he's my coach and I want to make him proud. But at the end of the day, it's me that needs to be proud of me and what I did. But again, he's always there for you. He's there for your wins. He's there for your struggles. He's there to help you fix things when things get frustrating and you're like, this isn't working. What's happening? What can we do differently? And he's there to help you work through it because, again, he's your coach and that's what he's supposed to do. So overall, I think the program's really made me more, obviously, confident in life in general. I can do hard things and that's cool. And by no means is this hard because it's way easier than anything else I've ever done. I don't kill myself at workats. I'm not starving myself. But it's being consistent and it's showing up and it's doing the things. And sometimes the things aren't easy to fit in and whatnot, but you realize how important it is to show up for you and how important you are, how important it is to your family. And it's like taking the time to do that it's hard because you have so many other things to take care of and so many other people to take care of. But it's really important to show up for you. And it feels really good whenever you're good to yourself. And then also you can be better to the people around you. So I think the biggest thing is I've learned that things don't have to be crazy hard. Things don't have to be completely painful and miserable, and you can still get there. But again, the results I've gotten, it's taken some time to get here, but I know that my results are sticking around versus before when I've done stuff. And it's like, yeah, it worked for a good month or two, but then I just right back to where I am. Or maybe they worked for a year and right back to where I am. So it's been a complete shift of mindset and the idea that consistency and just showing up for you is the most important thing. Someone that is skeptical. Obviously what you're doing isn't working because you're still spinning your wheels. If you're anything like me, it was so frustrating. So for me personally, I've done Octavia, I've done Weight Watchers, I've done every workout in the entire world, I've done Atkins, I've done everything. And it's like, yeah, those kind of work, but I can't continue that for the rest of my life. Not eating bread. It's impossible. You just can't do that for an extended period of time. So for me, I would definitely say, give it a try. What do you have to lose? You're already losing when it comes down to it because you're not where you want to be. You feel miserable. You're uncomfortable. It's important to show up for you and to do things for you. And I think that this would be is a fantastic first step to take and has been a great thing in my life. I feel like I'm the strongest and fittest I have ever been in my entire life. And I was an athlete in high school and ran track in college. D3. I would definitely say it's totally worth it for yourself and for your family to show up and to give it a try. Worst thing, it doesn't work, but I know for me personally, it's been a little over a year and it's been a great thing. I'm so happy that I came across my friend's page and I reached out to her and asked her about it because this has changed everything. Because if it wasn't for signing up, I would still be spinning my wheels and I would still be doing high intensity workouts and still eating 1,200 calories and still gaining and losing that same pound and getting nowhere. So it's been a great addition to my life and I would highly recommend it for anyone because those other diets are awful. It's been the best decision I've ever made for my health and my fitness and my overall confidence going forth with this program.